Welcome back to the channel. Today's a little different. I wasn't even planning on filming, but something happened that I just had to share with you all. It really got me thinking. So, I was walking through town earlier this evening, just minding my own business. You know how it is? The sun was going down. Everything was quiet. It was one of those moments where the world just kind of slows down. And that's when you start to notice the little things. The things we usually just walk right past. As I was passing by the public library, I saw something moving under one of the benches. I stopped, and this little gray and white cat poked its head out. It let out this tiny, soft meow. And man, it just broke my heart a little. It looked so small and alone out there. I knelt down, trying not to spook it, and just said, "Well, hey there, little homie. You looking rough out here, huh?" The cat just looked at me, sniffing the air, probably trying to figure out if I was a threat. I tried to lighten the mood. I was like, "You've been chilling by the library? Guess you a smart cat, huh? Trying to get your read on?" It sounds silly, but it felt right at the moment. I looked around. The street was empty. It was just me and this cat. I remembered I had half a sandwich in my backpack. It wasn't much, just some turkey on rye, but it was something. I told the little guy, "Ain't got much, but I got something for you." I tore off a piece of the turkey and put it on the ground. The cat was hesitant at first, which I get. Being out on the streets, you gotta be cautious. But after a second, it crept forward and started eating. Watching it, I had this thought. Sometimes you think you're feeding a stray. But really, that stray is feeding a part of you that you didn't even know was hungry. It's a strange, powerful feeling. I just sat there on the steps with it for a while, watching it eat. And I started talking to it, like it was an old friend who just understood. I said, life's rough sometimes. People walk by, don't even notice you exist. But it's cool. You just gotta survive. That's what we do. We survive. It was a real moment. Here we were, two survivors, just sharing a quiet space. The cat finished the piece of turkey, and then it curled up near the bench, looking a little more content. I didn't want to leave it with nothing, so I gently set down the rest of my sandwich near it. "You good now?" I told it. "I'll see you around, little buddy. Maybe I'll bring you some real food next time." Then I got up and walked away. As I was walking, I kept thinking about that little cat, about how it just needed a small act of kindness to make its night a little better. And it made me think about all the times we might feel invisible, just like that cat. It really hit me how much we all just want to be seen. To be acknowledged, it doesn't take a grand gesture. It can be as simple as sharing half a sandwich. That interaction, as small as it was, reminded me of what it means to care, to connect. It's not about grand gestures or having a lot to give. It's about giving what you can, right when it's needed. That little dude, with his cautious eyes and hungry meow, reminded me that survival is a team sport. Even when you feel like you're playing solo, we're all just trying to make it to the next day. And if we can make that journey a little easier for someone else, be it a person or an animal's that what it's all about? That connection reminded me that kindness is a universal language. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, or what you've been through. A small moment of compassion can change the entire mood of a day for both the giver and the receiver. It's a ripple effect. I'm definitely going to go back and check on my new little friend. Maybe I can find a local shelter or a rescue group that can help. See if we can get it off the streets for good. It deserves a safe, warm place to call home, right? Everyone does. This whole experience just reinforces something I strongly believe in. You wouldn't need a reason to help people, or animals for that matter. You just do it. Because it's the right thing to do. Because empathy is what makes us human. So, I guess the takeaway from my little evening walk is this. Do you underestimate the power you have to make a difference? Even when you feel like you have nothing to offer, your time, your attention, a small piece of what you have, it can mean the world to someone else. Look around you. Notice the little things. Notice the souls that might feel forgotten. You might find that in helping them, you end up helping yourself in ways you never expected. Love isn't about what you've got in your pockets. It's about what you're willing to give from your heart. Thanks for letting me share this with you all. It was just on my mind, and I had to get it out. If you've had a similar experience, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Let's spread some positivity. And hey, if you enjoyed this story, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. It means a lot. Take care of each other out there. Peace.